Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It's Thursday, August 18th. I couldn't even get the intro out, Mark, because it is not August as we're recording this. It's not December, but it's not August.
If it's August 18th, then today I am packing to go to Europe.
That's so exciting. I'm a little nervous about the 3-year-old on the plane.
I'm not worried about the plane at all. I'm worried about when we get there.
Why? That's what you're worried about?
His whole sleep routine is going to be thrown out of whack. The plane, I'm not worried about. We can occupy his time on the plane.
Okay.
And I read a story in the Times this morning about how these airports in Europe, like when you're trying to leave Europe, are just having crazy lines because they have no employees there. There's like 5-hour lines to get through security.
Yeah, that seems to be a problem. I noticed that myself. I did say to my girlfriend, like, when we come back home, I want you to like get your big girl attitude on. I don't want you to be whining. I said, you bring yourself some snacks. She gets so hangry. It's like unbelievable. She's like, like it's the worst. And I'm like, oh, how about a power bar? I hate those. Like she wants a full meal all the time or she's super cranky. So I was like, hang out in the lounge, that's why you pay up for those big tickets. Anyway, I hope that you guys are looking forward to your vacations as Mark and I are. And we have been trying to little by little get some of our episodes in the can so that you can have fresh stuff. And, we'll have best ofs every now and again, usually on a holiday weekend. But for the real show, we want to give you the real people. So if you have a financial question, all you need to do is go to JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button. Let us know if you'd be willing to come on the air. That's what Daniel did. Daniel's on the line from Virginia, where we were just discussing, Daniel, that when it is August 18th, 19th, 20th, it'll be fire hot for you. So are you planning a big vacation?
I'm planning a staycation.
Oh, and what does that mean for you? Will you have an agenda or an itinerary of things you want to do?
Absolutely not, unless it involves cigars and bourbon.
I would like the latter, not the former, but okay, I'm in it. Okay. So, Daniel, what's going on? What can we do for you?
Yes, I'm just trying to get a sanity check with regards to my finances. I'm unfortunately approaching old age. I've got about maybe 6 or even 3 years before I can retire from the government, and I'd like to retire as early as possible. So my question to you is, can I retire at 56 3/4, or should I just wait until 60?
Okay, first of all, do you notice what he said? He said he's approaching old age. And now that I'm pissed off at you because I am in old age, that means. Okay, so you're 53 right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am, like that. Okay, how much do you make?
Between my wife and I, we both work for the government. It's around $340.
Wow. Does she want to call it quits in 3 years also?
No. She's willing to work a little bit later.
Okay. So just split it out for me. So you, Daniel, you make how much?
About 170.
Okay. And so it's pretty much equal. And is she also 53 or is she younger, older?
She's a little younger. She's 50.
Okay. And she makes that same 170.
About 140.
When you guys are looking forward and, when you think about if in 3 years you were to call it quits, how long do you think she would keep working?
At least until she was 58. Right now, so she's got a little bit longer.
Let's pretend it, it's age 56. What would your pension be at 56?
So if I were to retire early, I would take a reduced hit. Mm-hmm. So instead of 34 a year, it would be around 22.
Where does it jump? At what point is it? Like, in other words, if you said in 3 years I get 22, what is it in 6 years?
So if I were to do the full amount until 60, it would be 34.
This call's over. He's staying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too. But so,
I mean, that's a lot. That's a big difference, dude. I'm sorry.
I know.
Do you hate it?
I don't hate it. I'm just, I'm looking at, the end of the road, and 3 years is 3 years.
It goes by so fast. You're thinking about the last 3 years that moved in slow motion because of COVID.
Maybe.
Okay, listen to me. That extra $12,000 a year is a serious number. How much do you guys need to live on?
So I use this website, Personal Finance. It kind of calculates everything. So it does the budget, it does the Monte Carlo theory, yada yada. Based on that, around 13 a month.
13 grand a month. You're entitled to a pension. Will you also be entitled to Social Security?
Yes.
Okay. At full retirement age, what does your Social Security benefit look like?
I looked at 62. I didn't even go out as far as 67.
Oh my God, you're going to kill me. Okay, so what is 62?
It's about $2,000 a month.
Now you're going to tell me about all the massive amounts of money that you've accumulated. So tell us, let's see if you're going to tell me whether you can retire, because this is going to be the real critical aspect of this. So how much money is in your retirement account right now?
So one thing I failed to mention was that I'm retired from the military, so I get about 27 a year from that. So that's free and clear.
Okay, so that's 27 grand, not 2,700 a month, right?
27 grand, yes.
Okay, yep, I got it.
And then we have approximately $700K in our thrift savings plan with the government. I just recently did 10,000 in an I-bond. I have what I call my funny money in the Schwab account, which is about 35K. I've got around $3,000 in a real estate crowdfunding platform. And then, I've got a savings account and checking, which is about 80.
And when you said TSP, was that you and your wife's balance together?
Correct.
Okay. How about a house? What do you got?
Yep. I have a rental that is getting ready to get sold. Got about 100K in value that I expect to recoup. Okay. And then I've got a home that is, the loan on it is 560, and depending on which website, they value it around 800.
You're going to stay in this place?
Oh yeah. I've got a 2.2% interest rate. So.
Oh, God bless you. 30-year?
Yep.
Beautiful. Why don't you have as much? Where's all this money gone? Like, it seems to me you're making a lot of money, and you should have more in your thrift savings plan. What's going on here? I'm missing something. Is there some debt? What's happening? Do you have some kids that are eating up all your money?
Well, I didn't start working for the government until after I retired from the military.
And then how much were you making then, just out of curiosity?
Probably 90 at the end.
And your wife she's totally cool. If you let's just say, I'm not saying you're going to do this, but if you were to step down at 56, would you have then a third career?
Maybe. I wouldn't want one.
I am not convinced by that at all. Definitely not. I think you're a little shy on this. I got to be honest with you. If I'm just doing the numbers here, right? You need 13 grand a month. Now, it is true. Your wife's, is she maxing out her retirement account?
Oh, yeah, both of us are.
Her take home, my guess is what, 80-ish? 80, 90? You're in a high tax area, because I'm looking at the need of 13 grand a month, right? And I'm looking at 2,200 from the military and 1,800 from your pension and 6,000 from her. And I'm coming up short. I got a little, as we used to say, I got a case of the shorts. It depends. Like if you said to me, well, you know what I would do? I'll tell you what, Jill, I will work part-time to make up that difference as long as I don't have to, work for what I'm doing now. I mean, that's a possibility. You need another 3 grand a month, and you can't take it out of your accounts right now. We need those accounts to grow. If you so the difference, of course, is that number one, if you kept working till age 60, then we have you're making money and saving money, and we have that extra $1,000 a month from the pension. Either you have to say, I'll do it at 56, but it's 10 grand a month, or it is wait till 60. That's the way I interpret these numbers. The problem is that 56 until you claim Social Security, and I really wouldn't want you to claim it at 62, there's a 10-year period where you're going to suck a lot of money out of your portfolio if you do 13 grand a month.
You're confirming exactly what I assumed already. I just wanted someone smarter than me to confirm that.
I mean, it's not terrible. And by the way, do you have some rich parents that are going to die and leave you money?
Unfortunately not.
And unfortunately, they won't die, or unfortunately, they don't have money.
The not dying part.
Do you guys have kids?
We do.
They're grown?
Yes. I have a daughter that lives with me who's getting ready to go to medical school. So
Oh, God. Is that on her, not on you, right?
I'm hoping it's on her.
It better be. You can't afford. Then you're going to be working till you're 70, dude. You're close. It's $10,000 a month or age 60. Okay. Does
Okay.
that feel okay? Do you have wills and stuff like that? Or do you have that all done?
I do. It's outdated, but I definitely need to update it.
Yeah, just a little updatey. All right, Daniel from Virginia. Let us know how it goes.
Well, thank you very much.
Good luck. If you are interested in figuring out what is the ideal time for you to start thinking about maybe ratcheting back your spending or removing yourself from the entire world of work or doing something in between, we'd love to hear from you. And if you're young and you're starting out and you want to have a lot of options, this is why you have a lot of options and you start early, gang, because you want to have options later. Let us know if we can help you out. Go to JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button. Let us know if you'd be willing to come on the air like Daniel, and we would be delighted to have you join us. Don't forget to sign up for the free weekly newsletter. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you to donate to the Cycle for the Cause fundraiser. Just go see that on the website, scrolling right underneath the whole podcast. It is the home stretch. I got a month to go. I need a lot of money and a lot of training. So if I sound like I'm very amped up in the morning, it's probably because I took a very long ride and then I'll be crashing later in the afternoon. This is why Mark always says to me, he doesn't like to record with me in the afternoons because I get my whole energy level flips over. But today is good. Today is a good day. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. We really do appreciate it. And please try to lift someone up today. Grit, growth, grace. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.